Strong believer is the one who builds his or her resources, their skills, their knowledge, their health, looks after their health, strong mind, has good friends around them, builds their character. Such a person is a strong believer. Why? Because a strong believer, he said, is more beneficial and more beloved to Allah because they serve more, they can help more, they can produce more, they can assist more. They are not beggars, they are givers. They are not weak, they are strong. Than the weak believer, a weak believer who doesn't have many resources, doesn't build their skills, doesn't build their knowledge much, and rather becomes dependent on society and the community. They're the ones that most likely will receive, rather than building themselves. But the Prophet ﷺ did say both of them have good in them. They're both still good, but one is more beloved than the other. Allah loves the strong believer and loves the weak believer, meaning the resourceful believer and the non-resourceful believer. But the resourceful believer who has strength is better and more beloved to Allah because they can help more. And the Prophet ﷺ said, خَيْرُ النَّاسِ أَنْفَعُهُمْ لِلنَّاسِ. The best of the people is the one who is most beneficial to people. So an incapacitated person becomes a burden and a beggar, whereas a person with strength gives. There is a story about a man who went out to seek his rizq, his provision. So he left his town seeking work and skills and so on to make money. He arrived at a town and he slept in a hotel. Then when he came out in the morning, he saw a bird, a sick bird, an injured bird who couldn't fly. And he wondered how this bird is surviving. As he's watching, he saw a healthy bird fly from the sky with a bit of worms and other food and started feeding the injured bird. So the man, he said to himself, subhanallah, here I am going out to seek my provision, when my provision is already written. If my provision is going to come to me, Allah will bring it to me, just like He brought it to this injured bird. So he packed his bags and decided to go back to his town. He says, khalas, my provision is written. When he got there, he had a sheikh, an imam, a scholar, and that's why, brothers and sisters, a person who knows, a person who learns, is more beneficial than a jahil, a person who doesn't know, than an ignorant person. An ignorant person will make many mistakes. A knowledgeable person is the one that can guide and fix. An ignorant person destroys and damages, even if their intention is good. So he went to his imam, the scholar, a learned man, and he said to him the story. And after that he said, wouldn't Allah provide me as is written? He said, yes, definitely. Nothing happens without Allah's provision. Everything is written for you that is true. But I want to ask you a question, the imam said. Do you want to be the bird that receives? Or do you want to be the bird that gives? The bird that provides, the bird that helps? Because one of them is more beloved to Allah than the other.